Happy hump day, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's the day in the middle. Happy hump day across the land. Happy Wednesday, blessed Wednesday to all the people, including you, and you. You already know I was going to come on today. Why? Because it's that day in the middle, and it's always something sweeter about the middle of something. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll pie? Have you ever licked and counted? Regardless, the world may never know, but whenever you get to it, whether you're licking or whether you're biting, that old chocolate filling is always good in the middle. How you eat your Oreo cookie. That cream feel in the middle. Anyway, you already know who it is, baby. It's your Java Queen coming to you loud, live, and in the color black. Yes, this old comfortable black tank top. Ain't nothing like a tank top, baby, when you're sitting at the house chilling with a hint of red and purple. You already know we be popping. Head tied up, but that's all right. It's all right. Y'all know I got a word for you. The girl with the big mouth and a bigger gap in her teeth. Now, when I come on with these words of inspiration, baby, just know that God done inspired me and talked to me first. Tina ain't there. Tina got a long way to go. Look in my eyes. Tina got a long way to go. But I think God is so good that if we strive together and if we encourage one another and love on one another, baby, it'll make the journey just a little bit more better. Yes. I was sitting here looking out my window, baby, at the rain, and it said something about hydration, water, that makes stuff just look a whole lot better. I'm looking at the grass out there. The grass so green. It's so green. It's so green. Yes, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But how many of you know that that old enemy can make stuff look good too? I'm reminded by the songwriter Chris Brown that grass ain't always greener on the other side. That grass ain't greener on the other side. You better know, because I know the enemy will give us itching eyes, baby, and itching ears. He'll have us looking to the left and to the right, and we'll take our eyes off above, and that's when we get in trouble. The Bible tells us don't look to the right, don't look to the left. You better look to the hills, which come your help, and we need it. And I know if your old Java Queen had a tendency to listen over there and look over there and begin to doubt what's over here, I know that y'all doing it too. Be real with yourself. How many times you done looked over somebody else's fence into their backyard? And I know it happens because my girl ain't number 8. And sometimes she can look at other people's yard. Ooh, mom, they got a swing set. Ooh, mom, they got a dog. Look, mom, they got a play box out there. I want that, mom. How come our yard can't be like that? I know if she looking over in other people's yard thinking that it's greener. I know you do it too with your old self. Ain't nothing wrong with being old, baby. Look at me. Finna be 45 and then looking lovely. But for real, though, sometimes we can get itching eyes and itching ears, and we tend to take our eyes off of what we got going on and what God is working through us and tend to look on the other side. But I'm here to tell you that if you let God work through your areas of drought, he'll work that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we'll pray, Lord, give me this, Lord, give me that. But I'm telling you, be very careful of what you ask for, because God is in the giving business. You got to be very careful on those things that you think on and desire and do. You know what I'm saying? The Bible also tells us that one of the golden rules is to do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Now, how does that loved one feel when you taking your eyes off of them and comparing them to the next person? Do you compare yourself with other people? And if so, you need to get on up out of that too. But anyway, do unto others as you would have them to do unto you, which means that you give them the proper respect before you begin to dismiss them and looking over there. Before you begin to step on them while you're looking over there in their office, thinking that the ones in the office can do more for you than the little man out here that's working beside you. Oh yeah, I'm talking to you co-workers that have the tendency to sell out another co-worker. Because you think that the big boss and the big boss and the big boss over them, you know what I'm saying, is looking out for you. And so you undercut and uppercut your co-worker and do them wrong. Because you thinking that it's getting you clout with the big ones. But baby, I'm here to tell you, the same way you selling this one here out over here, that same measure be giving it back to you. So be careful. Husband, wives, boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever. you may find yourself in. I don't know who married. I don't know who cold. I don't know who shacking. I only know what's going on with me. But the fact of the matter is, be very careful when you take your eyes off of what you got going on at the house. Because it may not be going the way that you want it to go. So you looking over there and you asking for somebody else's stuff. Because you think that the grass is green on the other side. You over there looking over in their backyard. So you ready to sell out what you got at the house? Yeah, you already know, ladies. When this one over here telling you that he can give you diamonds and pearls and riches and keep your pocket fat. When you got a good one over here that's working hard, he may not can give you diamonds and pearls. But he sure can love you some right, baby. Handle them bills. Take care of the children. Family time. He giving you his all. But because this one over here say he can give you more, you tend to look over that way. And men, you too. When you may have this woman that had all your children. And she may have roles now. Yep. We got that hot dog pack in the back. I got it. I'm still sexy. Or a booze may not be as perky as the one you see over here. And then you got the Jezebel and the harlot in your ear telling you what she can do. So you take your eyes off this good woman you got at the house and you looking over there. Be very careful when you begin to think that things on the other side is better than what you got going on. Yeah, you may have your problems. Your grass might be a little brown. But I'm telling you, baby, to get you a water pitcher and start watering those things. You know what I'm saying? Because you just might get what you're thinking about. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You can think some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And bring that stuff into fruition, baby. Yes, if you think hard enough about him and her and being with him, you just might make that thing happen. And I know it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? God is in the business of giving you the desires of your heart. Be careful what you ask for, because he is in a giving business. I'm reminded by Paul over in the book of Philippians. I think it's around that 4th chapter, 11 through 13 verse. Check it out for yourself. But anyway, Paul tells us that whatever state that he has found himself in, he has learned to be content, whether abound or whether abase, whether having much or having less. You know what I'm saying? He has learned the secret of contentment. And that's what's wrong with us nowadays, baby. We are discontented people. I'm reminded of the children of Israel over in that book of 1 Samuel, around that 8th chapter. You can read this to 8 chapters all the way up through the 19th. A good story. But I'm going to try to condense that thing. You had Samuel that was the king over the children of Israel. He was growing old. He couldn't reign no more. You know, he was getting old and his body feeble. And so he appointed his 2 sons. He had 2 sons. He appointed them to be judges, you know, over the land. However, a discontented children of Israel demanded another king. In spite of Samuel telling them, in spite of they wanted a king. You know, and yet true, Samuel's sons didn't really just rule and reign like him. Some of their beliefs, you know, kind of veered off. But the fact of the matter is, Samuel was a praying man. He was a praying man. He was a praying king. So he felt like he was doing, to the best of his ability, what was in the will of God. However, baby, we can be a discontented people. Lord, I want a better job. Lord, I want better friends. Lord, I want a better man. Honey, sit on down and respect and be thankful for what you got. You better mold and make that thing as Jesus leads you. Yes. So anyway, Samuel went to the Lord and he prayed about that thing. And God told him, just like this right here, the people are not going against you, Samuel. So don't take it personal. They're going against me. They did the same thing over in the wilderness when he was giving them manna from heaven and providing their every need. They still became discontented. That's why it took 40 years. Something that could have happened in 4 days took 40 years. How many of y'all keep going around the mulberry bush? What's in your cup? Take a swallow. Yeah. I know it's long, baby, but it's strong, because I'm telling you, I'm about to bring this thing to a head. All I'm asking you is be careful for what you ask for, because God gave the children of Israel the desires of their heart. He told Samuel to anoint Saul as king, and we already know how Saul reigned. The children of Israel went back into captivity, but God told them everything ahead of time through Samuel, what this old king was going to do. But sometimes, baby, sometimes in spite of God speaking to our spirit, and I know he speaks because he loves us enough, we tend to discount what he say, lean to our own understanding, and there it is, we fall short. Over in the book of Proverbs, it tells you lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge God and allow him to direct your paths. All I'm saying is, in this flesh, in this old heart, in this old mind, if it's not spirit-led, we will lean to our own understanding And many times we make mistakes. I'm just determined that regardless of how bad it gets, the fact of the matter is you know what you got, you don't know what you get. You know what I'm saying? And it may take some more years. It may take some more days. It may only take minutes to get that thing right. But I'm just sold out to letting God just direct me and lead me how he would have me to go. I got a long way to go. Y'all pray for your Java Queen now. Please pray for me because I got some stuff going on in my life, my personal life, that I need God to make an awesome move. So you agree with your Java Queen and that, know that I'm praying with you too. But I'm going to put some Bible on this thing and I'm going to let you go on about your dough. Yeah, it's up to 10 minutes, but I'm going to see if I can get these scriptures in real quick. Uh-oh, I done hit my camera, but baby, I'm back in view. 1 Samuel, around that 8th chapter, we're going to start with verses 6. But when they said, give us a king to lead us, this displeased Samuel, so he prayed to the Lord. Pray, seek the Lord for guidance. And the Lord told him, listen to all that the people are saying to you. It is not you they have rejected, but they have rejected me as their king, as they have done from the day I brought them up out of Egypt until this day, forsaking me and serving other gods. So they are doing to you. Now listen to them, but warn them, the warning. Pride goes before the fall. God sends a warning before the fall. Let us have a listening ear to hear what thus says the Spirit of the Lord. Warn them solemnly and let them know what the king who will reign over them will do. And then on down here, around the 19th verse. Now read it all. Now you read from chapter 8 all the way through 19. It's a good story. But I'm condensing this thing. But anyway, in the 19th verse it says, but the people refused to listen to Samuel. Ain't that something? Man, we refuse some stuff. Even when you know your spirit telling you that you're doing somebody else wrong, you still do it. Woe unto them, baby, that do others wrong because you think you getting ahead. Stop it. Stop doing that to your co-workers. Quit selling your co-workers out. Quit telling that other man about the man you got at home that you displeased with right now. Quit talking about your woman over there to the other woman. Yes. Kids, quit going to school telling everybody your business. Everybody ain't your friend, baby. They listening to take over. Be very careful. Be very careful. Be very careful. Anyway, around that 20th verse it says, we want a king over us. Then we will be like all the other nations, with a king to lead us and go out before us and fight our battles. Quit comparing your drought at home to what you feel is green on the other side, because, baby, they stuff just as brown over there, too. And you're going to inherit a whole bunch of more problems, baby. Sometimes pleasure is temporary. You better think about them long-standing things. When Samuel heard all that the people said, he repeated it before the Lord. The Lord answered, listen to them and give them a king. When I tell you God is in the giving business, you better be careful what you ask for. You better be careful and pray those things in his will. Pray those things in his will. My phone gets ringing and I will be right back because it's going to kick my video off. Just know part 2 is coming. I'm going to have to upload 2 videos. But anyway, just be reminded. Be careful what you ask for, and everything on the other side ain't always greener. I don't know if